Hey guys, and I guess welcome back. I've been gone for a little while. Um, I don't know exactly where to start this. I think the last video that I did, I had basically addressed the fact that I had had a seizure recently and um, my kind of past experiences with them, and whether or not I would um, be going to like the hospital or anything for headaches. And I did. I did. What is today? I went on the 1st. Today's the 11th. Anyway, so I went on the 1st to see what was causing my headaches, if they could tell me. Um, I had been dealing with them for about a little over a week. Um, so to me that was kind of alarming, that I was having headaches pretty consistently for almost a week or a little over a week. So I went to the ER and they ran some tests. They did some blood work. Unfortunately, the night that I went, of course, it would be on the 1st. I didn't say the Q word, but it seemed to be the Q word in the lobby, aka quiet, and kind of a SLOW night. Now, if you work in the medical field, you know that those are kind of like words that will jinx you for the rest of the night. So I made sure not to say them while I was there. But it seemed that I was going to have some time, um, or rather, not some time, but a little bit of time to wait, not much. But it ended up being, I think I was there for 6 or 7 hours. Normally I'm there 3 or 4. So I went in, waited longer than normal to be sent to triage. And came back out, waited to be put into a room, was never put in a room. I was put on a bed in the hallway. Um, and they they did some blood tests. They did a CT scan. Everything came back normal. But they recommended that I see a neurologist. And in case you don't know, like seizures and stuff, it all has to do with the brain activities. So that's what a neurologist does, is they study the brain and patterns and things like that, and um, try and diagnose things that way. So their next thing was to um, basically refer me, but they didn't refer me to a neurologist. And so they gave me some Compazine and Benadryl, which knocked me flat on my butt for 2 days. Knocked me out cold. The first day, like I came home, they released me. I was still groggy. I fell asleep all the way home, came home and slept some more. Um, Woke up, was groggy all that day, went to bed, slept all the way until the afternoon the next day, and was still groggy. So for 2 days, I was on my ass. And so that was basically all they could do. And um, it did relieve the headache, but again, it came back like day after day after day, and I think up until yesterday, um, I had headaches like every single night. Um, and so I just started taking like, was it, where's it at? Do I have it in here? Yeah, that's Advil Dual Action. It's ibuprofen and Tylenol put together. So, um, that's what I've been taking to kind of mediate the headaches and kind of keep them away. Um, but in the midst of that, I'm trying to make this appointment with neurologists because, again, um, they referred me without referring me. So there was no way, like, they want me to see a neurologist, but they can't actually refer me to a neurologist because the neurologist has to refer back to someone, and my ER isn't my normal doctor. Well, up until this year, I didn't have a primary care physician. I didn't bother with it because I don't go to the doctor. Like, I don't go to a primary care physician enough, or haven't needed them enough. I just go to the ER, get treated, come home, I'm good. But I needed one for the referral. So when I got home the third day after being treated, which would have been the fourth, I got on the phone and I started calling different primary care physicians in my area. And I was finally able to get an appointment. However, that appointment was September 25th. So I called neurology, and um, they were like, no, we need a referral. We absolutely need a referral from a doctor. And I was like, okay, well, I went to the ER. They're the ones that are telling me that I need to see y'all. So they're like, okay, call the ER. Get them to send the referral over to us, and then we'll refer to your primary care physician. I'm like, all right, cool. Call the ER, and the lady calls me back, and she was like, they don't need a referral. They need an authorization from TRICARE, which is the insurance that I have. So I called TRICARE, and my primary care physician, they said no, or sorry, not my primary care, but neurology. So I called TRICARE and neurology. TRICARE was basically like, you don't need a referral um, or an approval to be seen by neurology from us. You need a referral from your primary care doctor. So I called my primary care doctor. And they said, yeah, I don't know where they got that you needed an approval from TRICARE. It's going to approve. You need a referral. And I was like, all right, cool. So, or rather, I called neurology. And so then from neurology, I was like, all right, that's what you guys actually need. You actually need a referral. And I was like, do you need it to be from primary care? And they were like, yes. So I called primary care and I'm like, hey, I know you got an appointment on the 25th for me, but they want me to see a neurologist as soon as possible. Is there any way we can push this up? So they move it to the first with a different doctor. And I don't know what's going to happen. It's not September 1st yet, but they've moved me up to the September 1st um, for my primary care. And then from there, they will be able to refer me to neurology. And in the midst of that, since having the seizure, I know myself that things haven't been quite right up here. That's not to say I'm not crazy or anything like that. And I don't feel, I don't know, unstable per se. I don't feel like I have an altered mental state. I just feel like my anxiety has kind of just skyrocketed because I have so many not answers and so many questions and so many like half answers that I'm just like, my brain just will not shut off. And there's a couple other things going on in my day to day life. So yeah, so I made an appointment with behavioral health. And I don't want to say that medicine is the be all end all, and I don't want to say that therapy is the be all end all either. I know for myself, medication, unless it's closely monitored, isn't going to do well for me because I'm very forgetful. My brain, again, runs a million miles a minute. Um, and it's very difficult for me to remember to take things that I need. So I don't take vitamins. I try to get all of the foods and everything that I need in my meals. Um, so medication for me, and also, not even just that, but I don't want to treat um, the symptom. I want to treat the what do you call it? Like the syndrome. Um, I don't want to just treat symptoms of it. I want to find the root cause and like actually help myself. um, and like find things that I can do that can, help me without having to rely on a medication to chemically alter my brain. I'd rather be able to have the tools and the tips and tricks and like all of the structure and everything that I need to do it myself rather than rely on a quick fix or like medication to like chemically alter things. And so I've made an appointment with a therapist, not a psychologist. No, sorry, not a psychiatrist. Again, I don't want to focus on medication. That's what psychiatrists do. They are allowed to write prescriptions. Psychologists cannot. So I have made an appointment with a psychologist for hopefully some talk therapy. And she specializes in like 5 other types of therapy that I'm very open to trying. One is I think it's called Gestalt therapy. Another one is um, it's not called REM, but it's literally like rapid eye movement um, therapy. Um, yeah, she specializes in like all different types of stuff, but I thought that that was kind of my next go-to, and one, tiny baby steps, little things. And because of all of this, and going to the ER and making these appointments and making sure that my husband knows about my appointments so that he can take me, and that I'm not conflicting with my mother's appointment since I'm her caretaker. Um, Making sure that all of that kind of lines up. I've just been at my wit's end, and again, having headaches every single day. Um, and so I know that I wanted to get my Borderlands series up last Saturday. Um, that did not happen, and I do apologize for that. I'm still playing it by ear. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm sure you have. I got a haircut. Um, and I did this myself. Actually, it's an asymmetric bob. I did it on purpose. This is the way that I want it. Um, I think it's very cute. I'm very happy with it. But I did it so I didn't have an excuse to pull my hair up. So basically, that I couldn't pull my hair up. Um, and the reason why that is because when I do put my hair up in a ponytail, I tend to put it up very tight. I like my hair to be secure, and it tends to sit in the back of my head. And now my headaches typically range through here into my temples and then radiate to the back of my neck, the nape of my neck. And yesterday I didn't have any, but my teeth were hurting. And that's because I have issues. I grind my teeth. Again, anxiety. It's horrible. Um, so I'm still taking medication, but I'm not taking it for the headaches. Um, and so far this evening, cross my fingers, I haven't had one this evening either. Um, so I've been doing really, really well for the past couple of days, and only the past couple of days. However, because I was feeling better today than I have been here recently, I decided somehow my lipstick got smeared. Anyway, I decided today that I would edit um, or finish editing. I started it a week ago. I mean, I literally started it. I think I started it Thursday of last week, and I meant to put it up Saturday, and that didn't happen. Um, yeah. So I think the first, let me see what day the first was, because I want to say that that was like a Friday or something. No, it was Tuesday. Okay. So yeah, I meant to put it up last Saturday. It was either last Saturday or Saturday before. I have lost time. I really have. And I truly do apologize. It's been a doozy. Um, It's been fun. But yeah, I went ahead and finished editing the Borderlands video. It will go up tomorrow. Um, so today's Friday, and it will go up officially tomorrow. Um, I'm actually thinking about actually just like uploading it onto YouTube and then just having it scheduled to go up tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about it. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how I feel the rest of the evening. Um, I may not have like the brain capacity to do the description. Also, this is another doozy. Now, I was going to make this a live stream, but again, I did not want to be bombarded by a lot of questions and people asking me if I'm doing tarot readings tonight, because I'm not. This is Friday. This is my first video since talking about my seizure. I don't want to do tarot readings tonight. Like, let's save that for Tuesday. And I'm projecting that Tuesday we will be back to normal as far as that goes. However, from here on out, there has been a change on YouTube. The YouTube Shorts will no longer allow you to put affiliate links, external links, or links to other videos in the description or in the comment section of your Shorts videos. I sense that that's probably going to be coming to the regular long form content like I typically create. And so I don't want to waste the time and the effort, because the ones, as far as I understand, by the end of this month, all of the ones that are already in a video are just going to be like text. You're not going to be able to click on them, from what I understand. And so to me, there is no point in putting them in and, you know, it affecting the long form content, and then those links just be a waste of my time. So to solve that issue and to mediate that, what's going to end up happening and the change that you're going to see is, one, on my banner, my social media links are not actual like icons like they were, like the Instagram, Twitter, or sorry, not Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Patreon, all of that stuff. It's no longer going to be a little icon that you can click on. It's now going to be a link under my About section. However, I'm going to take those very same links and I'm going to put them in my community tab. Now, my Discord, like all of those links, Discord, everything is going to be in the communities tab, and I will be making posts about that. So if you guys want to join me on those social medias, or if you want to follow me, or whatever the case may be, keep an eye on the communities tab. And thankfully, the communities tab isn't going anywhere. So those links are going to be safe there and they'll stay there. That's the new change. This way, you know, I can just free up my description box to literally describe the video that's going to go up, and I don't have to worry about grabbing links and doing this. I can just have it in my communities tab. It's there, it's done. You guys go find it, and probably once a month, depending on how much I post in the community tab, which isn't usually very often. I hope to make that more often, but once a month we'll do like a refresher and be like, hey, if you guys haven't followed me on social media, here you go. And so that's how that's going to roll. So you will no longer see any external links in my description box. You will no longer see any social media links in the description box. If I ever end up with an affiliate link, you will not see that in my description box. All of the external links that you have seen up until now will now be in the community tab on my channel. So that's something else that's happened in the midst of all of this. So yeah, it's been fun. But I want to give you guys kind of an update. And I said that I would. I said I would let you guys know if I ended up going to the hospital or what the outcome was. And unfortunately, everything came back normal. They don't know. They did a CT without contrast. They didn't do an MRI. They wanted to, but they didn't. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. So hopefully the neurologist can figure out something and they will decide from there whether or not I should or want to be medicated. I'm not even entirely sure whether or not I want to be medicated, but in the midst of that, if I am medicated, I'm pretty sure I know which medication they're going to put me on. And if they do, it's going to make my hair fall out. So it's better that it's short, so there's not much to fall out. A lot of seizure medications, anti-seizing medications, do that. For some odd reason, they have a side effect of making your hair fall out, and I don't know why. So I lost like half the volume I used to have in my hair, half the thickness already, and it will not come back. So It just is what it is. Um, we'll take it as it comes, and I will give you guys updates as I find them out myself. So, the new look. I hope you guys like it. I'm loving it. I think it's very cute. Um, Again, I'm hoping that this will alleviate some, if not all, of the headaches that I've been having. Maybe it was like a pressure headache or something. Um, I don't know. I don't know if like it was pressure in a particular plane of my head that came from like the seizure and it just exacerbated it. I don't know, but I can't put my hair up now. And since I can't put my hair up and it's literally weight off of my shoulders, I haven't had any headaches. Cross my fingers, knock on wood. If I had wood to knock on, I would. But yeah, so the deal with cutting it this short with between me and my husband was that I straighten it. And I kind of agree because at this short, if I were to let it be curly, oh boy, I would look like I had an afro. So, um, he doesn't like my hair short. I couldn't care less how short I cut it. I just wanted to be cute. So we watched the new Resident Evil movie, just to kind of take a load off and just get our minds off of everything that's been going on. And I saw Jill and I was like, oh, what if I cut my hair that short? Like, could I do that? And he was like, if you keep it straight. And I was like, bet. So I didn't cut mine as short as hers, but I am very satisfied. It doesn't like it's at the base of my neck. It's an asymmetric bob, so it's shorter over here than it is over here. Gradually, like gets longer in the back, and I pretty much can't put it up. I mean, okay, hold on. Like, I don't know if you can see it. Like this. That's it. That's it. Little baby ponytail, and again, like that's not gonna happen. So, wrong side. Over here looking in my viewfinder. Um, yeah, like that's not gonna happen. We're not gonna be putting it up like that. That's kind of dorky and ridiculous. So, but yeah, it's been busy. It's been rough. I tried to go fishing. That was another thing. Like, so my husband was gone to the coast to work with his uncle for a week. I think it was the week after I had the seizure. So that was Tuesday. So yeah, I think it was the following week, which would have been, hold on. So from the, let's see, I had the seizure then. So it would have been, yeah, from the 31st. That's right. Um, um, anyway, as I was saying, so he went to work that week. So he came home on I gotta go back to last month. Um, he came home on the 4th. Um, yeah, because his uncle had an appointment on the 7th. So they came back on the 4th. When they came back, because he has been fishing every time that they've gone out there, and they've gone out there 3 times, I think. I think they've gone out there 3 times. Um, 2 or 3, something like that. But every time they go out there, they go fishing because they're at the coast. Why not? And so I have not been fishing all summer. And that is one thing that I do enjoy and like doing. So when he came back on the 4th, I was like, look, it's not supposed to rain all weekend. I want to go fishing. We're going to prioritize some time for me to fish. So that was one thing that before any like anything else happened, it was something I knew would help me relax. It was something that was going to be fun, something that I hadn't done in a while. I was like, no, I need to go fishing, and so I prioritized that for my own health, my mental health, like everything. In the midst of everything that was going on, I just needed something that was positive and was going to make me happy. And no, I didn't catch anything, but I had fun, and that's what matters. So, um, that's another reason why you didn't see anything on Saturday. I was busy fishing. Um, and I had not yet um, edited the video, which again, I just finished editing it today. I've also been playing Pokemon Colosseum a lot, like a lot, to get my mind off of like YouTube, like doing YouTube, and get my mind off of like having to commit myself to something just to kind of de-stress and not feel the need to record every single thing that I do. And so I've been playing Pokemon Colosseum to kind of get through that. And it's one of those things where it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it's a grind. And so it occupies my time without necessarily like, I don't know. It's kind of like playing Minecraft, like not Minecraft, but like when you build on Minecraft and when you're in build mode. Um, Sorry, I'm looking at the viewfinder. I'm getting up backwards. Um, and this right here is driving me nuts. Um, but yeah, like when you play Minecraft and you're in build mode, um, you just kind of like relax. You're in chill mode. That's kind of like what Pokemon Colosseum has been for me, and I've enjoyed it. I don't have very many games that I can just relax and chill with, and that is one. And if somebody told me tomorrow that I didn't have that as an option, I would probably rage because that's been something that like I like Pokemon. I like caring for my Pokemon. Pokemon Colosseum was the very first Pokemon game I ever played, that I ever had access to. And I wasn't even a kid. I was a grown adult when I played it the first time. Um, so, but yeah, it's been I've been trying to like find reasons to smile and like kind of let the worry just go away. Like I don't want to be worried. I don't want to be stressed, and I already have enough going on. I have all these appointments coming up, and I have enough going on with my health that I'm just like, just give me some peace, give me some joy. So that's what I've been trying to find here in the past little while. And I'm sorry if that's let you guys down. But at the same time, I can't give you guys the best of me if I'm not at my best. You know what I mean? Um, and if I'm not feeling 100% or even 80%, I can't give you like I'm going to be so low energy and I'm not going to smile and I'm not going to be happy and I'm not going to enjoy what I'm doing. And I don't want to do that. So we're getting back into a place where I feel like things are balancing out a little bit. Um, we're getting a little bit into what I would call like a safe zone where it's not, I don't know how to put it. It's like I don't feel compelled to make a video. Um, and I wouldn't say I feel inspired to make a video, but I want to. Um, part of me feels like I do owe you guys an apology for it being so long, and maybe that's true. So if you guys feel like I owe you an apology, I apologize for it taking so long. But part of me does know that if I'm not at my best, then there's no point. So I've been working on getting better, and doing more, and seeing where it takes me. So I hope that you guys will continue on this journey with me, and continue to support my channel. Share this with your friends if you want. Oh my God, my phone is going stupid. Right over here is a new set of headphones that I may be using for some React videos. So we'll see how that goes. And I have a lot of things that are coming up in my Discord and with friends and stuff like that. Like friends are getting jobs and they're changing jobs and different chapters of their lives are opening up. And so I'm having to shift there and I'm having to figure out what needs my attention and what doesn't, and what kind of things I can hand over to somebody else and what they can deal with and what I absolutely have to deal with. And it's a lot. If anybody tells you that doing YouTube is easy, you just sit in front of a camera and record, they're lying. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that I promise you, unless you're a YouTuber, you know nothing about. It's a doozy. but I'm not going to edit this video. I am just going to upload it as is and hope for the best. And I will see you guys in the next video again tomorrow. Borderlands 2 Part 2 is coming. So we fight Boom Boom. And I look forward to recording Part 3 where we kick Captain Flint's butt. So I thank you guys for sticking around as long as you have, and for being patient and for being very understanding. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell so you guys can be notified. Tuesday, I'm looking, hopefully this coming Tuesday, will be well. And we will be rolling with the tarot cards and the tarot readings. So cross your fingers, knock on wood, and I will see you in my next video.